Hey, beautiful people. I'm here at one of my most favorite spots in the entire world, historic Piedmont Park. I have a lot of personal history here. I used to play here as a kid. When I became a teenager and went into the ministry, I used to preach out here in open air venues, sometimes over a bullhorn. When I had children of my own, I brought them here to play, and now we bring my two little granddaughters to play on those very same playgrounds. I have great memories of lots of Peachtree Road races ending up here, and the Paul McCartney concert that I took my kids to a few years ago. First time I went to Gay Pride and sold my book and had such a wonderful reception there. And a lot of times Ken and I just come down here and walk in the evenings. It's an amazing place. The history of this park is that it was the site of the Great Cotton States Exposition right after the Civil War. Henry Grady was the mastermind behind it. And it was kind of like a World's Fair. This staircase that I'm sitting on led up to one of the venues. They had some of the beautiful places in Europe recreated here. There were gondolas in canals that looked like Venice. Frederick Douglass spoke here. They showed in one of the venues the first motion picture that was ever made. It was called The Kiss, and it just lasted a few minutes, and it was a man kissing a woman. It was considered very scandalous at the time, but all of that caused this little piece of property here, this acreage, to become prophetic of indeed the New South and Atlanta. Atlanta really did come up from the ashes, and it became an amazing global city. Right over there, I'm looking at the gorgeous Atlanta skyline here in the Oval in Piedmont Park, and I probably saw 7 or 8 movies last year that had shots of this very place. It's become kind of like little Hollywood in here. I love Piedmont Park. Don't live far from here. We walk over here 2 or 3 times a week. It's just around the corner from where Metron is. Speaking of Metron, Sunday was the first day of our meeting as a community, and it just exceeded expectations. Thank you so much to all of you who came out. We had such a great time. We'll be back there this coming Sunday at 11 a.m. I got to say, it was one of the happiest days of my life. I loved seeing all those different parts of my world coming together, and I have nothing but great hope and anticipation and faith and vision for what Metron's going to become. I just left WGST Studios a little while ago. We did about an hour interview there with Rich Sullivan and got to talk about Metron. That was great. If you get a chance to check out my blog from this morning, the Metron Speak, that's at metroncommunity.blogspot.com. I talked about the fact that when God spoke to Moses in Exodus 3 and he says, I am that I am, I've always taught that he didn't say I will be or I was, but as it turns out, the more you study what that passage really meant in the Hebrew, he actually was saying I will be what I will be. And I've been meditating on that for a few days now and thinking about the fact that even God prophesied over himself, that even as great as he was going to become something greater. I don't know how that they measure this, but in cosmology, they tell us that the universe is actually expanding, it's growing, it's creating and recreating itself. My question is, what if that's a parallel for the way God is? What if God is evolving? What if the idea of God is evolving? What if our evolution is linked up with his evolution? As he becomes something greater, we become something greater. As our knowledge increases, are we connected to the universe and we're expanding, we're growing, we're becoming something greater than we were before? Years ago, we used to say this chant at the church when Kim Clement would come, I'm somewhere in the future and I look much better than I look right now. Piedmont Park at the Cotton States Exposition spoke to the future. The scriptures speak to the future. Metron speaks to the future. I love who I am today, but I love what I'm becoming. John said, Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it does not yet appear what we shall become. So apparently there's something, some higher order even than being a son of God. We don't know what that is. John said, I don't even know what to call it, but we're becoming that. We're moving toward that. Metron is a big part of that. I don't want to try to define it. I want to keep it open to the I am and the I will be. It is what it is, but it will be what it will be. I don't have any grandiose ideas of personal success, but I do believe we're doing something very important that has global implications. Check out my YouTube page. In just a few days, we'll be posting some more In the Now with Jim Swilley. Check out the Church in the Now legacy video that my son Judah did. It's just amazing. Check out the little video of me quoting lines from The Color Purple. That's a lot of fun. So much good stuff happening. And when I look around here today, I really do believe the sky's the limit. Good things are coming. Good things are happening. Whatever you say about yourself today, make sure that you prophesy the I will be. Every thought you think, every word you say is moving you into your future. And as Atlanta rose up from the ashes and was symbolized here in the Great Cotton States Exposition, which became Piedmont Park, you are rising up from the ashes of where you've been. Whatever has been destroyed in your life, there's a greater version of you trying to manifest on the outside. Man, I love talking about this stuff. Go to my blog, leave a comment, come see us at Metron, check out YouTube page. I love you. Have an excellent day.